In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. Oh, happy day! If you are listening to this on a Monday, I'm wishing you a special Happy Make Account Monday. You get to make this day whatever you want it to be. It doesn't have to be just another manic Monday. Thank you, Cyndi Lauper. It can be magical, marvelous, or any other high vibrational, exciting words you want to use. Motivation is a practice you exercise, and if you use these 4 R's, you can make it sustainable. Rehearse, refresh, refine, and repeat. The key is know what motivates you. Make yourself a recipe for motivation. When I first cook up something, and maybe even the first few times I use a recipe, me and Pinterest are besties when it comes to recipes. Okay, I'm all up on Pinterest, searching it up and taking a few ideas from the most delicious looking recipes. And I use that exact recipe the first time or first few times. Then I start to freestyle and add my own flair. You may add a little more of this, a little less of that, and even add in your secret ingredient to really make it pop. Your motivation is the same. Your recipe should always start with your why. Why are you doing this? Why are you putting in these countless hours, the late nights? Why are you making all these sacrifices? When you know your deep-rooted meaning of why you're actually doing all this, it will drive you. If your why alone doesn't motivate you, it's not big enough. Sometimes you got to go several layers deep to find what hits your heartstrings and go. Stay connected to your why. It should be something that you revisit consistently. I might even go as far to say daily. Your why and looking at your dream should be a part of your daily practice. Then you got to look at what tools and resources do you need that are going to really reinforce that why that's going to keep you going. Is it listening to your favorite podcast? Hello, here you are. I'm just going to go ahead and pop myself in that favorite slot. Thank you. So is it your favorite podcast, audiobook, YouTube videos, or reading an actual book? Meditation, your favorite playlist. Hey, Mr. DJ. Or in my case, Mrs. DJ, right? Get your favorite playlist going. Is that what pumps you up? Is it exercise, getting outside? Is it driving your old neighborhood and remembering where you came from? Is it driving your dream neighborhood and looking at where you want to be? Is it test driving your dream car? Is it going to social events, taking courses, or being in social groups supporting a common cause? What is it that actually motivates you? What gets you excited and moving towards your goals and your dreams? I give you this variety just to spark some different ideas, because sometimes what motivates you gets played, honey. It just might not be giving what it used to be giving. Ready for me to be your personal mindset coach? Work with me one-on-one. Let's let go of what's holding you back and get the mindset you need so you can chase your dreams while doing all the things. You don't have to just dream about the life you love. You can actually live the life of your dreams. With my simple strategies, you can go from imagining to manifesting, from just trying to thriving. Let's rewrite your story now. Tap the link in the show notes and apply now. Your next level you is awaiting. Let's go on this journey together. And this is really where the 4 R's come into play. Rehearse, because motivation is a practice. and practice makes progress. Not perfect. We're not striving for perfection because that doesn't exist, okay? We're humans on earth. Clearly, perfection is not happening here, honey, okay? Practice makes progress, and refresh. That same old thing loses its impact after a while, and you may need to introduce something new to your motivation practice that reignites or takes your energy to the next level. Refine. Have a few ingredients as your base. Journal so you can notice what works and gives you the greatest benefits. It's making the small tweaks and adjustments that yield the greatest results. Refining is really about listening to what do you need right now. Sometimes your motivation changes and that's okay. But if you're journaling, you're going to notice where that change is happening or where it needs to occur. And repeat the process. Remember, sip on it, okay? Simple is powerful. No need to overcomplicate it. Know what motivates you and practice it. The best way to combat that negative self-talk and to also re-energize yourself when you're not feeling as motivated, it's to feed yourself more positivity. You can do that with your podcast, your books, your audiobooks, any of the things that you've determined that actually motivate you. That's where all those things really come into play. The more positive you put in, the more positive you put out. Don't just wait around for motivation to happen to you. Don't just sit around waiting on somebody else to motivate you. Own your power. Call and create it. Be the champion for your own motivation. No one is going to ride for you the way that you will. So encourage over your motivation because together we can encourage over everything. You are worthy of self-care every day, not just on a Sunday. As you do all the things and chase your dreams, self-care has to be a major part of your day-to-day life. Giving yourself what you need is the key to being able to give everybody else what they need. If you're having a hard time making sure your self-care is on your list, get all the deets in the Encourager's Insider Guide to Self-Care. These free, easy DIY tips for simple ways to make self-care a part of your daily routine, plus some bonus goodies. Get your free Encourager's Guide to Self-Care because you deserve to be a priority on your list. Grab it right on the blog or the show.encourageovereverything.com/self-care freebie. No more being last on your list. Grab it today and give yourself the gift of self-care. We got things to do, people to serve and uplift. We've got legacies to build, goals to crush. We have way too many big things to do. So your motive has got to be bigger than your distractions, bigger than the BS or any challenges or pitfalls that try to get you off track. Your motive has got to fire you up in those moments when you want to give up. So what things have been holding you back, slowing you down, distracting you, or stalling or derailing you? Because awareness is key. Now that you are aware, you can actually design a plan on how to handle those things when they crop up. Because you and I both know there's always going to be something that comes up that can distract or derail you. So recognize your motive for your motivation and use it this week to help keep you going. There may be challenges or hardships, distractions, or some sort of turbulence. In those moments that you want to give up, tap into your motive instead. Allow it to fuel you, re-energize, and connect you to your motivation. Whether you are making it count this week for people or your purpose, or even if it's just for you, trust me, you are capable of greatness today and every day. You put the motive in your motivation. Now, no matter what happens this week, lean on your motive and it'll carry you through the week. Be the champion for your own motivation. No one is going to ride for you the way that you will. So encourage over your motivation, because together we can encourage over everything. Encourager, thank you so much for tuning in. You are literally inside my dream come true. If you enjoyed this episode, here's some ways you can say thank you. Share it with a few friends. You are a true encourager, and spreading encouraging messages to lift each other up, that's what we do. Leave a review, light me up with some stars, and share your feedback, because this is how we get more encouragement out there. To keep the conversation going or to connect with other fellow encouragers, head on over to the EOE After Party. Hey! It's a free space where we can connect and support one another as we chase our dreams while doing all the things. Check out today's show notes for today's sponsors or how to become an elite encourager, along with all the ways to stay connected. Or meet me on Instagram at Encourage Over Everything. Your support is such a gift. From my heart to yours, thank you, my friend. Until next time, I'm sending you love, light, and loads of positivity, because together we can encourage over everything.